Hi, Leo. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading. Let's see what Spirit has for us today. New love, new partnership, boyfriend, girlfriend, future spouse. You can use this as a manifestation reading for clues of who's coming towards you or a confirmation of somebody that's in your life. We are going to be asking for some evidence. I do have some letters and numbers. I also have some charms today. I have love messages. And we're going to see what your person's overall energy is, when this is coming towards you. So we've got lots to do. Welcome to anybody that's new, and welcome back to all my Leos. So grateful that you're here. Thank you for your love and your support. Let's start with some letters and some clues. Let's get a handful. Spirit, I'm here with my Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And any cross watcher that wants to listen in today is always welcome. I ask that you guide me for any new person coming into, whoever has found this message, anything about their energy that I need to know. I am listening for you now. I have a W. I have an S, an M, a T, a 6, could be 6 weeks, 6 days, June. I have 2 M's. We'll put those together. I have an X, V, an O. First initial, last initial. Could be somebody coming in your life or coming into your life. A Y, A. This is new love. So if you don't see your person, it is for new love. But if you want confirmation, I have another O. We'll put these together. And I have the number 3. So could be March, could be 3 weeks, could be 3 days, anything. All right. So we've got lots of room on the table. Everything looks good. Let's get some cards. Let's see what Spirit has for us. Spirit, what do you want to share with my Leos today? What is important for them? What do you want to share? What do you want us to know about this new connection coming towards us? New love for Leo. Let's say I have expectations. Unrealistic expectations are keeping you from meeting your life partner. Be careful with the checklist. You know, it's one thing that I don't want you to settle. It has nothing to do with settle. Be careful with, I have a big list of all these things that somebody has to be, and everybody's human, and not everybody is perfect. So be careful with the checklist. If the person meets a lot of your expectations, then that's great, but you may grow and find things about them that you didn't even know that you needed in your life, and they were not even on your list. So be careful with those lists. Attraction. You are now attracting the ideal partner as you stay in the moment and have faith. You are attracting your ideal partner. Your energy is bringing them towards you. The one. This partner may be the one you've been looking for, so give it a fair chance. Give somebody a fair chance. Maybe they're not what you thought. It could be like opposites attract, or I wasn't expecting to fall in love with somebody like you, but they could be the best thing that ever happened to you. So really, really be open to who Spirit puts in front of you. An open heart. Be receptive to partners who don't immediately match your type. So I have a feeling Spirit's going to play a little bit of a mind game with you, that you may fall in love with somebody and be with somebody that never in a million years you thought that was the type of person that you would fall in love with. For those of you that date a lot of the same types, or you have a tendency to be attracted to a certain personality type, maybe Spirit's going to put somebody in front of you that's totally the opposite of what you've dated in the past, and you may be pleasantly surprised. So that would be nice. I have a 10 of Cups. There you go. Okay, and she looks like she's in a wedding dress. So 10 of Cups. I have an 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords. I have a Page of Cups, new feelings, new love, and a 6 of Pentacles. Somebody very giving, a give and take connection. So my first feeling was, of course, this 10 of Cups, that nothing is holding you back from being happy. Nothing. The only thing that could be holding you back is your expectations, or expecting to, I don't know, maybe in your mind you have this person that you just feel like you're going to meet someday and they're not appearing. I want you to be really, really open to who Spirit puts in front of you, because sometimes we don't see what's best for us. You know, it's like being sometimes like children, parents will say, well, I know what's best for you. I don't want you to have another candy bar because you'll have a tummy ache, right? So Spirit knows what's best for you, maybe more than you do. And Spirit's going to put in front of you what is perfect for you. Now I have a 4 of Wands, so setting up, you know, I always see the 4 of Wands as putting down a foundation, building a home, a celebration, a marriage, putting something concrete together with somebody. And that is beautiful. I have a 9. I have a Hermit. This person isn't in a relationship. This person is, I feel like, it's been alone. I have a Queen of Wands. So maybe they've been single for a while also, or they just haven't met the right one yet, but they may have been alone for a little while. Maybe they're searching. They're searching for somebody that they feel that they're going to feel strongly about, that they're passionate about. Now, these sunflowers are really jumping out at me, and that Leo energy is jumping out at me also. So there's a feeling of a Leo or a Virgo or an Aries energy around me already. I do have some signs that I'll pull in a moment. Um, that's those sunflowers. Also, like August feels important to me. Sunflowers kind of bloom towards the end of the summer. So that feels important to me right now around this connection. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you need me to know? Enticement, intimate feelings and desires. I'm very attracted to this person. Okay. So very strong, sensual energy. There's chemistry here. My hands just tingled when I said that. So definitely some chemistry going on around this. Maybe it's really exciting, you know, like I'm totally turned on by this person. This person just, you know, touches my arm and I'm turned on, you know. So very turned on by this person. I have a Feather, deep spiritual messages. Now, that is coming into me as, for those of you that have a lost loved one in spirit, I am a medium, but it is more this feeling of the person who you lost, whether a grandmother, a parent, it could be a friend. I feel like the divine has sent this person to you, that they've had, you know, like they picked them out for you. Like you can't decide anymore. You keep picking the wrong people. So whoever this is in the spirit world is, I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you pick somebody that I know is perfect for you. So the spirit world is at work, picking your person and putting them in front of you. So I really like that. Of course, look for feathers, look for a white feather, just messages from your angels. I just feel like they're crossing in front of you right now, something like that. Sunglasses, cool, laid back, relaxed attitude. Your person may be very casual about this whole connection. Maybe they're always have their sunglasses on. Maybe they can't drive without sunglasses. They're always looking for their sunglasses, but they won't go anywhere without sunglasses. So that could be a clue. And I have a love letter, receiving some good news. So I don't know if it's a love letter as much as could be a text message from somebody that says, hey, I really have feelings for you. I really want to see you again. I'm really falling for you. This is how it feels. I like that. I like the sense of I'm just falling for you. And I definitely like the chemistry that I'm feeling in this connection. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you want me to know? What is it that's important to know? I have Temperance, the Empress, 6 of Cups, and a Magician. I love when I feel like I've known somebody forever. And I always feel that when I pull a Six of Cups. It's always this feeling of, um, I swear I've known you forever. And then you start to think, like, I must have known you in a past life. We must have been lovers in a past life. We must have been married in a past life. As I feel so comfortable with you, you bring out the best qualities in me, is this Empress energy. Like, I want to love you. I can't love you enough, because they're giving to you. And then I love even that Magician, because that Magician is telling me that this person is, just, I guess, jumping through hoops a little bit to impress you and for you to really want to be with them also. So I do love the energy, a lot of strong energy. But I think the thing that I like the most is I feel like I've known you forever. Two of Wands, Page of Wands, and the Sun. Yeah, I can't wait to get this started. I really can't. I think there's always those people that come into your life that you can't help but see yourself with them in the future. And that's what just came into me. It was this, I could automatically go down this invisible path of, I could see us as a couple. I could see what our lifestyle would be like. I could see how we could spend time together. I could see what how our future would unfold. So I feel like right out of the gate, when I meet this person, yes, it's a new beginning. Yes, um, it's a fresh start. It's a new start, new beginning. But it was this impression that came into me of, I can see myself being with this person, and I can see myself being with this person for a long time. So that was really nice. Spirit, please share with me their feelings. What are their feelings? Where is this connection headed? We have so much in common. I feel like I feel like I've known you forever. I plan on calling you soon. There's that love letter. I feel connected to you. I like how we feel together. So you don't connect to everybody. You just don't. I mean, otherwise it'd be even more confusing than it is. But you connect to that one person that you're supposed to be with. I feel intimate with you. If you let me, I'll take care of you. I feel like it's almost like a little promise of a future, like, I will be by your side. I will be there for you. I want to be by your side. You take care of me and I'll take care of you energy. So I'm almost like a little promise, I'm just so excited about this connection. Spirit, please share with me, what sign are they? What sign are they? Sagittarius. They could be a Sagittarius. They could be a Pisces. They could be a Gemini. They could be a Scorpio. They could be a Taurus. And then I did have that strong Leo feeling earlier. So it could be any of those signs. Spirit, you're a Leo. They could be a Leo as well. So let's see what else. What is their personality or anything about them? What am I looking for? A seeker. Okay. Solo, an individual, letting go, searching. They have been alone, which is what I said earlier. I had that Hermit card. They're probably perfectly happy alone. They're probably one of those people that have created a life for themselves that, they've got friends, they got family, they got work, and they're okay being alone. But when they met you, it's like, okay, I think that I'd like to be with you instead of being alone, So, but they have no problem doing things on their own. This isn't somebody who's going to be attached to your hip. This is somebody who, they've got their life, you've got your life, and then we have a life together. So they probably will have very individual hobbies or things that they like to do on their own, whether it's working out or hobbies of some kind. But they're perfectly happy spending time alone. They're not somebody that has to be with somebody 24 hours a day, even though when they're with you, they love their time with you, but they like their alone time too. And maybe you like your alone time also. So maybe it's a nice balance. I have a rider, unstoppable, taking action, coming forward, coming forth. Okay. They're the initiator. All right. So I feel like once they set their eyes on you, they come towards you. And that is an energy of somebody who really wants to be in a relationship. The person who keeps coming forward saying, I want to see you. I want to see you again. They call, they text, they initiate, they engage, and the bottom line is they want to spend time with you. So look for that. An artist, maybe that's why they don't mind being alone. Maybe they get lost in their art. Maybe they're very creative. Maybe their work has some kind of creative element. They just get kind of lost in their work for hours on end. Or it could be a hobby of theirs, something that they're creating something, producing something that they get lost for hours in. And they're a happy soul. Oh, I want a happy soul. Abundant. They feel lucky. They're positive, lighthearted. They feel like there's an opportunity everywhere around them. So they're just happy. I mean, let's face it, there are people who are genuinely happy with their lives. And then there's people that walk around and they're like not so happy. So this is somebody who has created a life for themselves that with or without somebody, they find happiness. And then they add you, and now it will be, blissful, blissful happiness because now they've got somebody to share it. They're very doting. I do believe that. What do you need? What can I get you? Is there anything you want? Are you happy? Do you need a blanket? Are you warm? Are you cold? Like the person who's always making sure you're happy. Are you comfortable? Beautiful. Courageous. Maybe you feel proud of their work, or you are, I guess, proud of like them taking a step in some kind of direction that others wouldn't. So there could be something special, very special about them that they work on. Magnetic. I do believe that. I also, even just this card, I think that there's this incredible, gorgeous, magnetic smile about this person that you may be drawn, you were drawn to just their smile, the way they looked at you, the way their eyes lit up, so just a very magnetic energy. And creative again. So there's a lot of creativity around this. Empowered, they're self-control, they empower themselves. Part of me feels like they could work for themselves. They even if it's like on a side hustle, it's they've got this. I can do this. I can do anything I set my mind to. So they're very self-empowered, very approachable, talk to, very grounded, fun, filled with love, wanting to share their love with somebody, wanting to share their home with somebody, Spirit just said, learning, always, warm-hearted, and patient. They're just a good soul is how I feel. They're a kind soul or an old soul, or they don't want to do any wrong to anyone else is how I feel. Like they have a philosophy in life of, you know what, I don't harm others. I don't want somebody to harm me. And I just want to live my life and be happy. And I know how to make myself happy. And I want to surround myself with somebody that's very optimistic and emotionally happy also. So if you are emotionally secure and you love life and you're happy, then you're going to attract this kind of energy because like energies attract. We know that. Let's see when is this all happening? Now we need to know. In the autumn, I had those big, beautiful sunflowers. Remember? It's happening now. I have in a few weeks, and I have very soon. So it's happening now. This could happen at any time. We'll keep our eyes open in the autumn time though. So September, October, right? Even end of August, something like that. Let's get some charms. Let's see what the charms are saying. Let's see what's going on. So these are just images, and they're little clarifying charms. And I'm just going to do a handful, and I'm going to just read them intuitively and see what I feel. And that's how this comes in. All right. So we've got a Halloween lover. We do. We've got somebody who goes all out, literally decorating their house with Halloween. So I've got this spider web and bats, and they might drag you to those stores. What are those called? Spirit Halloween or Halloween stores, or they may go all out. Like, just, I want to, they're, like, you may do Christmas, but they want to decorate the house for Halloween. Like, that's their thing. I feel like that's how it's coming into me. I feel lucky with this ace. I feel like the number 33 is also jumping out at me. I feel lucky. I feel lucky that I'm not a poker player, but if I pulled like all aces, I would feel really lucky. And I feel like that's how they feel since they've met you. They just feel like they're just divine timing, or their luck has changed, or I'm the luckiest person on the face of the earth. I have a seashell, so the beach might be really important. It could be our first vacation, our first trip together that we had somewhere. And maybe we literally collect a bag of shells. We bring them home with us, and we put the date and time on the inside of the shells to remember the trip. But I feel like it's a trip. I feel like I'm going to take you somewhere, a tropical island, the Caribbean, somewhere that's very beautiful. They're saying almost like a white sand beach. I don't know where there would be white sand beaches, but very light colored sand is how it came into me. That's nice. And then I have Cupid. They've been struck. They have been struck by Cupid's arrow, and you're it. You're it. Maybe they weren't expecting it. Maybe you caught them off guard, or it's just like, oh my God, I'm actually in a relationship with somebody, and I'm in love with this person. I'm falling in love with you. So that I love. Spirit, struck by Cupid's arrow. How cute. What else do we have? I have a 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords. Here's the Star. Here's a King of Wands. And here's a Queen of Cups. The 3 of Swords is, I don't think there's anybody who has been lucky enough to not have a heartache. I think that both of you have had heartaches in your past. I think you both have experienced, hurt in some way or form. And maybe that makes you feel like this is even more special. That this is because sometimes when we know what it likes to be in a relationship that isn't working, to be in a relationship that is really a dream come true, that is filled with passion. And I feel that I've never been this passionate with somebody, or somebody being this into me, just this mutual passion for each other. It really is a dream come true. And the only way that we can really appreciate it is to have gone through some experiences, just some life experiences of, I've been hurt in the past, and now I know that this is better than anything I've ever experienced, because I actually have something to compare it to. So some of those past relationships do us a favor in the respect that they teach us that when that real love comes, or this new love comes, that we are so grateful for it, because it just is so good and so, exciting and easy. Spirit, what are their feelings? What is this? What are the feelings that we have? I want to be the one you run to. I want you to run into my arms, right? I want you to just come be with me, live with me, spend your life with me. You are the love of my life. I have no doubt in my mind you're going to turn into that. You are the love. You are what has been missing in my life. You're my paradise and my heaven. My whole being, body, mind, and soul is attracted to you. I love that. The whole package, right? They had said in the beginning, be careful with the expectations. Spirit may bring you somebody that they're better than what you thought. You might have something in your head, and you may fall in love with somebody that's better than anything you ever even dreamed of. I can't get you out of my head. I love that. I always love that. If this is happening right now, it is an energy of, I can't stop thinking about you. I want to be with you. I can't get you out of my head. I'm excited about this connection. A dream come true. Be careful what you wish for, right? Because all of a sudden, Spirit brings you exactly what you've been asking for and what you've been wishing for. Beautiful. My love for you will never die. I think that this is a connection that's going to come into your life, that once we find each other, we stay together. I don't feel any back and forth energy. I don't feel breakups or, any kind of heartaches, things like that. We've shared many past lives together. I do believe that. I feel like this is an old soul connection, that we have found each other in this lifetime. We recognize each other. We've been learning lessons along the way until we find each other. And then here we are. I worry others will pull you away from me. So I don't want to lose you now that I found you. And you could break my heart. So I think this person's going to be very honest with their feelings. There's some vulnerability there, but that's okay. I really do love you, and I want you in my life always. That I believe. That I believe. I feel like, I just feel like this person's going to fall very deeply in love with you. And I think that this is the one that you've been waiting for. So we're going to put this out into the universe, and we're going to ask Spirit to bring this to you now. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. I would love for you to join us. Thank you to all my Leos for your love and support and all your comments. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, I will put my website below, KathyMamolen, psychicmedium.com.